Keito Yanagita. I've liked you for a while now. Will you go out with me?
A love confession from the school it girl, Miko Kosaka. Did she really ask me out? Our breaths came out white and the air was crisp. My first thought? This must be a prank.
Yanagita-kun, what are you looking for?
I'm wondering where the cameras are.
Why would there be any cameras?
Isn't this a joke?
No, it's not.
Is it a Batsu game?
Why would you think that? That's rude.
I mean, I'm just an ordinary guy. There's nothing special about me. Any guy in my position would be suspicious of ulterior motives if the prettiest girl at school suddenly asked them out.
The prettiest girl.
Plus, your grandfather owns one of the biggest companies in Japan. We live in different worlds. There's no doubt about that.
But we go to the same school, we're schoolmates, and we're in the same class this year.
Still, I don't understand why you would have any sort of feelings for me. Are your parents trying to force you into an omiai? You want me to pretend to be your boyfriend, don't you?
I don't need you to pretend to be anything.
I can't figure out your intentions.
I just told you, I have feelings for you. I want to be your girlfriend, Yanagita-kun. I'm telling you the truth.
She seems serious about this. But something's telling me this isn't real. I perfectly fit the description of normal. I'm not smart, neither am I athletic. If you would take a look at my face, you can see I've got the ultimately ordinary face. The only thing I've won first place for is the safe choice boys list the girls at school have made. On top of that, I'm the most passive guy when it comes to romance. No girl in her right mind would fall for me. Well, anyway, I'm sorry. I can't give you what you want.
Oh dear.
She sounds like an 80-year-old grandmother.
What don't you like about me?
Well, I can't tell her I don't believe her. That would definitely piss her off. I want to avoid drama as much as possible.
You're still suspicious.
Huh?
Fine. Well, I'll be back to ask you out again tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Why?
I will ask you out until you believe my intentions are true. I'm willing to do anything to show you I am serious about this. I will not give up just because you are wary of me.
Man, why is this happening to me? After that, I tried telling her I believed her, but she shut me out. She didn't believe me. And now for the first time in my life, I feel sympathetic for the boy who cried wolf. The next day during lunch,
Yanagita-kun, is it okay if I join you for lunch?
Kosaka-san appeared out of nowhere and asked to eat lunch together. Thanks to her, everyone's attention instantly turned to us. You want to eat lunch with me?
Yes, that's what I said.
I was headed to the cafeteria.
Don't worry, I prepared an obento for you, Yanagita-kun. You would be wasting a good meal if you didn't eat it. You don't want that, do you?
Okay, she's got some tricks up her sleeve. It's not just going to be her asking me out. She's trying to get close enough to break down my walls. I barely used to talk to her before she asked me out. We're in the same class, but she is the it girl. Maybe she feels guilty for not treating me better before. The thing is, why is Kosaka-san asking Yanagita to eat lunch with her? He doesn't deserve it! What the heck? What is the world coming to? I know. This must be a dream. This would never happen in real life. The guys in my class look furious. I'm sure they hate me now. And I don't blame them. Kosaka-san is that pretty. She's known as the prettiest girl in school. Okay, thanks, I guess.
So, you will eat with me?
Well, you're not giving me much of a choice. I could never say no with all those guys watching us. If I did, I'd be known as the guy who rejected the most popular girl in school even after she came to me with a homemade obento. Who knows what they'll do to me then? I'd rather them be jealous and grumpy. They wouldn't socially terminate me for that. After that, we left the classroom to find somewhere more private to eat lunch. I'm sure Kosaka-san and I have different reasons for why we wanted to leave our classmates behind.
Gosh, why does he get to go with her?
I'll get him from behind. Someday. Ugh, my stomach hurts. Did they have to project so much hatred? It wasn't just the boys from my class. Now that everyone had seen us together, every single guy at school hated me. I'm terrified. This is going to change my school life 180 degrees.
Hey, Yanagita-kun, I hope you like it.
Thank you. Hold on. Did you ask your chef to make this obento for me?
Nope, I made it myself. Usually the chef is in charge of my obento. But I wanted to make it since it was for you, Yanagita-kun.
Oh, she doesn't have any band-aids on. Oh, come on. What was I expecting? I was picturing the manga romance situation where the rich girl hurts her hand while cooking for the first time in her life. Wait a minute. This is my first time eating a homemade obento made by a girl. It felt strange. The whole idea was kind of moving. Itadakimasu.
Sure, go on. Dig in.
Everything looks pretty good, actually. This is real life. The obento would never taste horrible if it looked this good. That only happens in animes. Yum! It's great!
Oh, I'm so glad you like it.
Everything tastes delicious! I didn't expect you to be so good at cooking.
Well, I woke up early today and asked the chef to help me. The chef taught me. That's why it looks better than it would have if I made it alone.
Oh, this was her first time cooking. That's impressive. Is there anything Kosaka-san can't do? I can't help but notice how perfect she is in every way possible. I enjoyed the rest of the meal with her. I was grateful for the effort she put into it. That day, after school,
Yanagita-kun, I like you. Will you go out with me?
Kosaka-san asked me out, just like she said she would. And this time my answer was, I'm sorry, I can't. The same as the one I gave her the day before.
Oh dear. Why not?
Well, you're too out of my league, Kosaka-san. I'm sure there are better guys for you out there. You shouldn't be wasting your time on a guy like me.
So that means you still don't believe me, is that right?
No, I told you yesterday. I believe that you're telling me the truth. It's just, I'm not good enough for you. You deserve better than me.
You're just saying that to get out of the situation. Well, I'm not letting you off so easy. I'll keep asking you out until you believe me.
Wait, is she using yesterday's conversation to support her argument? To continue this nonsense? I'm confused, but it's too tiring to think about. The next day, why are you here? I opened the front door to go to school and found the school it girl standing right outside of it. Ugh, this must be a dream.
Good morning, Yanagita-kun. Would you like to go to school with me?
Oh, wait. When have you been here since?
About 30 minutes or so. I calculated the time you leave your house based on the time you always arrive at school. I didn't have to wait too long for you to come out.
30 minutes is a long time, especially when it's this cold outside.
It sped by because I was thinking about you the whole time, Yanagita-kun.
What is wrong with her? And so, Kosaka-san and I arrived at school together. Every student we passed turned around and gawked at us. The same thing happened when we opened the door to our classroom. I have a feeling everyone thinks we're dating. I could tell by the way they looked at us. This is going to be harder to get out of than I first imagined. Kosaka-san wasn't afraid to show her affection for me. She came by to my desk every time class was over, no matter how short the breaks were. And eventually, school ended.
Yanagita-kun, I like you. Will you go out with me?
This must be what deja vu feels like. Kosaka-san asked me out again. And my answer to her was, I'm sorry.
Okay, see you tomorrow.
Huh? I was expecting more of a fight from you.
Well, it doesn't matter anymore. I'll keep asking you out until you realize I'm serious about you. That's all. So you can reject me all you want. I'll come right back to the next day.
I admire her mentality. And now she's gone home. She said she'll be back the next day. So does that mean that once I dump her, she'll stop bugging me for the day? I don't know how to feel about this. I've never met a girl like her before. Oh well. We don't have school tomorrow. I'll spend the weekend recovering from a long week. She mentioned something about tomorrow, but it must have slipped out because she forgot it was the weekend. I sometimes forget the school week is over. I'm sure that's what happened with her too. The next day, I found out I was wrong.
Hello there, Yanagita-kun.
Kosaka-san appeared at my front door a little before lunchtime. You gotta be kidding me!
We never let our target out of sight. We go after it until we get it. That's what my family has taught me my whole life.
That's a pretty intimidating way of thinking.
Huh? No, it's not.
Yes, it is! It's terrifying! Did she just call me a target? Seriously? Is she hunting or something?
I won't bite.
Oh gosh, what have I gotten myself into? For the first time in my life, I know how a zebra feels in front of a lion on the hunt.
Kaito, who was that?
Mom?
Don't you me, young man. Oh, hello. Hi there, Mother. My name is Miko Kosaka. I'm in Kaito-kun's class, and he's been very kind to me. Oh my, you're Kaito's classmate? May I ask what your relationship with him is?
Mom, cut it out! It's not what you think, okay?
Oh, come on. I haven't said anything yet.
Yeah, but your smirk is pretty obvious.
Sweetie, you don't have to be so shy just because your girlfriend is gorgeous.
I told you she's not my girlfriend. She's just a classmate.
Really? Well, yes, but only for now. I've told Kaito-kun I have feelings for him.
Oh my gosh. How could she say something like that so smoothly? My brain cannot keep up with her craziness. I can't believe you actually said that. You should have seen how excited my mother looked the moment she heard what Kosaka-san said. I couldn't stay there anymore. I pulled Kosaka-san's hand and took her to my room. I don't want to imagine what would have happened if we had stayed there with my ecstatic mother. Why would you say that? Do you realize what you've done?
There's a saying. To shoot the general, first shoot his horse. Yanagita-kun, I figured getting your mother's approval would come in handy afterward.
How far will you go with this?
I told you I'm serious about you. I will do everything it takes to get you to agree to go out with me, Yanagita-kun.
Why are you so fixated on me, Kosaka-san? Seriously, I have no idea why you would like me so much. There's nothing special about me. I'm just a boring guy. Why are you wasting your precious time on a loser like me?
You may not know this, but you have the warmest heart out of everybody I know.
Huh?
I first noticed you last year. You always came to school early and watered the flowers and fed the goldfish. And I saw you taking care of a cat. I think it was during spring. The cat was hurt. You were feeding it some bread. Nobody sees what you do. You don't get any credit for it, but you do it anyway. That's how I could tell how good-hearted you were. I couldn't stop thinking about you after seeing what an amazing person you are.
But I don't water the flowers or feed the fish anymore. I stopped a while ago.
Well, that's because I took the job from you, right? To tell you the truth, I wanted a reason to talk to you. That's why I started doing it. But it didn't quite turn out the way I hoped it would.
When junior year started, Kosaka-san began to come to school early to do the things I used to do alone. She would already be there when I arrived at school, watering the flowers and feeding the fish. That's why I hid. I didn't want to get in her way. Eventually, I realized it would be awkward if she caught me hiding outside the door, and so I shifted my arrival time, so I would get to school later. I had no idea Kosaka-san was doing it to get to know me. I felt awful. I'm sorry. I didn't know you were doing it for that reason.
It's okay. You didn't force me to do anything. And I'm the one who decided not to talk to you about it. So please, don't feel bad about it.
I can tell she's a good person. She's too good to be true. Now that I know her true intentions, I have no reason to push her away. I still don't understand what she sees in me, but I'm sorry, Kosaka-san. I'll try to be more open about us from now on.
Really?
Yeah, I tried to avoid you because I didn't know what your true motives were. But you've made it clear that you actually care. I have no reason to be suspicious anymore.
So, does that mean you'll be my boyfriend?
Huh?
You aren't suspicious of me anymore, so you have no reason to turn me away. So, you'll go out with me?
Oh, no. That's a different issue. What I meant to say was that I'll take your confessions more seriously from here on.
That doesn't change anything. You're still rejecting me, Yanagita-kun!
No, it's different. The rejections from before were like reflexes. I wasn't taking them seriously, but I will now. There'll be a difference in the way I handle your confessions.
All I want is to go out with you. I don't care about anything else. Why won't you be my boyfriend?
Oh gosh, she's not going to give up on this, is she?
Here's my opinion. I think you should say yes, Kato.
Mom? How long have you been there?
Don't worry, I just got here. My sixth sense told me I should just come up and check up on you guys.
Since when do you have a sixth sense?
Miko-chan is sweet, beautiful, and perfect. What else could you want in a girl?
What is it about me that you don't like?
It's not about Kosaka-san lacking anything. It's about my feelings. I have to sort them out before answering.
You'll regret not making a decision when you lose her, honey. Look at her. She's starting to cry, and it's all your fault. Don't you feel bad about hurting her?
Guys like me don't have tolerance when it comes to pretty girls pouting like that!
I want to be your girlfriend.
She knows how alluring she is, and she's using her charm to the fullest!
Is that not possible?
Okay, fine. We can have a trial dating period and see how it goes.
Are you sure? You promise?
I said trial, just to test things out.
I heard you.
Oh my goodness, Miko-chan! Why don't you stay the night?
Yes.
Things are moving too fast.
It's a trial dating period. You have to test everything before making a decision.
This is the best way to do it.
I wish they never met. And so, Kosaka-san and I started our trial relationship. A few weeks later, I was head over heels for her. Who can resist such an attractive girl? She knows all the right things to do to make my heart rush. Plus, she has my mother on her side, encouraging us to succeed. There was no way I could have gotten out of this. I mean, I'm not complaining. I ended up with the best girlfriend anybody could have. I found my happy ending.
Thank you for watching. How was today's video? Please check out our other videos as well.